Solve the equation 2x squared minus 7x minus 3 is equal to 0. Give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So we have a quadratic trinomial, which means the highest power is squared, and there's 3 terms. So we have an x squared, an x, and a constant equal to 0. Now, normally, if you're trying to solve a quadratic trinomial, your options are factorize and solve, or use the minus b formula. However, the hint here of 2 decimal places should tell you that you can only use the minus b formula. So if you're ever asked to solve a quadratic trinomial and it says give your answer correct to 1 decimal place, 2 decimal places, 3 decimal places, whatever the decimal places are, it doesn't matter. The hint should be that you use minus b, because this cannot be factorized. So let's give it a go with minus b. So we're going to use our minus b formula. We label a, b, and c. So a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 7, and c is equal to minus 3. We write out our formula from our formula book. So there it is on page 20. We replace the a, b's, and c's with empty brackets. This is extremely important, especially for this part here where we're going to square the b. We're going to square minus 7. And if you don't have brackets, then what you'll end up doing is squaring the 7 and then sticking on the minus, so it will be incorrect. So make sure you use brackets. Then we start to sub into our formula. So we're going to replace those a's with 2. So put 2 into the brackets there. We'll replace those b's with minus 7. So minus 7 into the brackets. And we'll replace that c with minus 3. So we've got minus 7, and then the plus minus, I'm going to go with the plus first of all. Root minus 7 to be squared, minus 4 times 2 times minus 3 all over 2 by 2. Into your calculator, it gives us 3.8860 ... and rounding to 2 decimal places. The second decimal place is our rounding digit. The 6 is our telling digit. The 6 tells the 8 what to do, and the 6 is telling the 8 to round up. So we get x approximately equal to 3.89. Then we are going to press the back button on our calculator all the way as far as this plus, delete the plus and put a minus in instead. And we get minus 0.3860 ... and rounding to 2 decimal places, we get x is equal to minus 0.39. Or we could simplify first. So we could say minus times minus 7 is positive 7. We'll still have the plus minus and the square root. Minus 7 to be squared is positive 49. Minus 4 times 2 times minus 3 is plus 24. And 2 by 2 is 4. And then 49 plus 24 is 73. So once we've simplified as much as we can, then we break it down into the plus and the minus. And we obviously get the same answer. So this is for 10 marks. This method is very important to know, where you simplify first for when you're dealing with complex numbers.